All right, so I heard that Jimoh Moshood, AIG Zone 2, is being projected to being the next Inspector General of Police after Olatunji Rilwan Disu. Well, Jimoh Moshood, you would never, ever be the Inspector General of Police in this country called Nigeria. You can never be. The highest heights that you ever achieve in your police career is a DIG. I am saying this 100%. You would never be the Inspector General of Police. An AIG, somebody in this high position of the police that conspires with non-state actors to set up other people and pin murder on them. I'm not laying mere allegations on him. There are evidence to back it up. I am challenging Jimoh Moshood to say I'm lying. You conspire with non-state actors to pin murder. To pin murder. You know what it is to pin murder? Not one, two, murder of two people on somebody. Not just that, because of your position, you let somebody like Are Fakorede to interrogate a suspect and tell the suspect what to say and write in their statement against his enemies. As Assistant Inspector General of Police, and somebody like you want to become the IG in this country, you will ruin the justice system of Nigeria. And people like us will never let that happen to this country. So people like you should just kiss that dream of becoming the IG. Bye-bye. I challenged you before that you should bring the first original statement of Bariga and Fabo. And if you are able to do that, I should be charged to court, and I should be charged for defaming you, a criminal defamation, and I should be sent to prison. But you cannot bring that statement because you made sure that statement did not exist, and you never knew that this video, their first confession, will come out. And again, I am here again to present another evidence against you that you are a corrupt police officer, and you should never, I've told you, that yes, I tell you to achieve. Now this one way you did. Now, this corrupt police officer, Assistant Inspector General of Police, Jimoh Moshood, who is currently heading Zone 2 in Lagos. On the 19th of February, you declared Ahmed Tajuddin wanted. But guess what? I just found out that you did it illegally. You did not have the court order to declare him wanted. You see, you were so quick to doing a lot of things. I don't know if you were paid, but it looks like you had some form of motivation that is not normal. You were so quick that you made a lot of mistakes. And now I'm going to be presenting some of these mistakes to the general public. Now, you were giving, you collected order for remand, arrest and remand. But then again, you still went on with arrest and remand warrants, where you order, where you collect. It's just to arrest and remand. But instead, you went to go and declare him wanted. But God don't even catch you. The arrest and remand, you get loophole. And I will let Nigerians. In the Magistrates Court of Lagos State, in the Ikeja Magistrate District, holding at Ogba, Court 3, Ogba, today, the Monday, the 16th day of February 2026, before the honor, L.A. Olabi, Mr. Magistrate. So we'll go straight to the important part, right? Enrollment of order. Upon this matter coming up before this honorable court today, the 16th day of February 2026, and upon hearing, Inspector Odugbo Innocent holding the brief of N.W. Magbo Esquire, counsel to the applicant. The applicant is Moshood Jimoh, so this is the lawyer that he sent to get the order. N.W. Magbo Esquire. And pursuant to the application for arrest and remand filed and dated 16th day of February 2026. So we read, it is hereby ordered as follows. Leave is hereby granted to the applicant to arrest and remand the defendant, which is Ahmed Tajuddin. So leave is hereby granted to the applicant to arrest and remand the defendant in the custody of Command Tactical Team Squad 1, Ikeja, Lagos State, pending the conclusion of the police investigation. Number 2, the application before the court shows the effort of the police, which indicate that the defendant had been invited several times based on the petition and series of invitation letter, and he denied invitation. I shall exercise my discretion in granting the application as follows. The applicant, which is the police, which is Jimoh, shall arrest the defendant, which is Ahmed Tajuddin and remand him in custody for maximum of 14 days at the first instance. The defendant shall be granted bail or release unconditionally if order is not renewed or charged to court. A case is adjourned, that's number 3. Case is adjourned to the 13th day of March 2026. So basically, court ordered a arrest and remand. Not for Jimoh to go and declare Ahmed wanted. Arrest and remand. And the court gave the reason. Police gave the reason to the court that they've invited Ahmed several times and Ahmed did not show up. So therefore, it is only fair and it's only right to say the government cannot be inviting you and you will not come. Oh yeah, go and arrest him. So this is what the police requested and the court granted it. But there were a lot of loopholes. You see, when you are in a haste, I don't know whether they give him money, but there's some form of motivation behind what Jimoh did in this case. That's why he did not care to cover all his loopholes, right? He did not care. So there are a lot of loopholes. First things first, did you know that the lawyer that went to go and collect this order for Jimoh is not even a lawyer as of the time that he went to go and collect it? Somebody say how? Let's have to expose all these people. So you remember the name of the lawyer, right? The name of the lawyer is N.W. Nwamagbo. So as you can see, this is the heading of the news. Breaking. Police lawyer heading Abakari's legal unit suspended for 5 years after taking proceeds from hotel owned by kidnapped kingpin. The LPDC also directed Nwamagbo to immediately transfer all the money deposited in his personal account to an identifiable official account of the police authority. Now I read. Barrister Nosa Watson Nwamagbo. So NW stand for Nosa Watson. The police lawyer heading the legal unit of the disgraced Super Cup Abakari's Intelligence Response Team IRT has been suspended by Legal Practitioner Disciplinary Committee LPDC. Nwamagbo has said that Kyari made him pay the proceeds from a hotel owned by the alleged kidnapped kingpin into his account. The disciplinary committee, in a directive delivered on Monday, suspended Nwamagbo, a deputy superintendent of police (DSP), from legal practice for a period of 5 years, starting from the day the suspension direction was delivered in accordance with the provision of Section 22B of Legal Practitioner Disciplinary Committee Rule 2020. So as of this time, 2023, they suspended this same person that Moshood Jimoh sent to go and collect this order. So as of this time, he's not even considered a lawyer. So from 2023, if they give you 5 years, you can start practicing from 2028. But you see, they were in a haste. So you use this illegal lawyer because they want to hide their tracks. You use an illegal lawyer because a legal lawyer go ask some question. You use the illegal lawyer to go and collect. That's number one. Number two, they now found out that Moshood Jimoh never invited Ahmed Tajuddin. He did not invite Ahmed Tajuddin for 1 day. Moshood Jimoh claimed that they went to go and paste an invitation on Ahmed's gate, but they could not provide the evidence. He claimed that he sent Ahmed an invitation through his phone, and they later found out that the phone number he sent it to was not Ahmed's phone number. So everything was done illegally, right? So what now happened? His lawyer, Ahmed's lawyer, now went back to court and now presented all this evidence and said, wait, first of all, this Ahmed where we talk self is not even in the country. Number two, he never received any invitation. Number three, since this case started in 2023, every time Ahmed has been called upon to say, okay, what do you know about this matter? He has always appeared. He will come, he will appear, he will write a statement and all. So this particular time, he was not invited. But because Moshood Jimoh knew what he was doing, like I said, it be like saying get some form of motivation. It be like saying money don't exchange hand. Because I don't understand why somebody of your pedigree, as at the time you were the commissioner of police in charge of the whole Lagos. But of course, you know when something don't enter and all of them go do the way they like. Anyways, this is how Ahmed Tajuddin's lawyer now approached the court and now presented evidence. What did the court now do? We'll go straight to the important part. Now, this is the judgment. By the same judge, as you can see, look at it, L.A. Owolabi, the same judge. The same judge. If you remember, the case was adjourned to March 23rd. So this is the March 23rd when they came back to court. And Ahmed's lawyer now presented his own evidence. Now, this is the order that the court now gave. Listen. The hub of contention of the applicants is that there was a suppression of facts by the applicants leading to grant the ex parte order. So this is the judge now saying that there is a suppression of facts. What are the facts that were suppressed? So Jimoh Moshood counsel, first of all, he hid the fact that Ahmed was not even in the country, number one, and they lied about sending Ahmed invitation, right? It was all a lie. I continue. The suppression relates to the absence of the applicant's firm, the country, and that the counsel who argued the ex parte application had issues with the LPDC. That is the illegal lawyer when Moshood Jimoh bring. He had issues with the LPDC, Legal Practitioner Disciplinary Commission. It is settled. It is settled law that a party seeking equitable remedy must come clean before the court, because this is a court of equity and discretion, where facts, if suppressed, it is a ground for a dissolution of any order granted. In the instance case, the fact that the counsel is suspended is a brave allegation. It's true that it is a bar to the setting and preparation of processes in the name of that counsel, the illegal counsel that have been suspended. Thus, the applicants concealing means you hide some information. Thus, the applicants concealed these garment facts from the courts, thus making the court grant an order. It would not have been granted if it had been made aware to the fact. So the court are now saying that if we had known that, first of all, you are an illegal lawyer, you have been suspended, we would not have granted this order at all. The order that said people can go and arrest Ahmed. If we had known that you have been suspended by LPDC, we would not even have granted this order. Do you understand? The applicants, okay. I shall be unable to stand by an order based on concealment of fact. The order made on the 16th day of February 2026 is riddled with material concealment and misrepresentation. The order cannot stand in the face of scrutiny. The applicant has tied law to fact, and it is hereby ordered that that order made on the 16th of February 2026 be hereby set aside. Consequently, the application is struck out. So basically, the court had a reason to struck that thing out. So that order that they gave to Moshood Jimoh, that Moshood Jimoh can arrest Ahmed Tajuddin and remand him, the court said, no, you can no longer arrest and remand him. Because first of all, you people lied that you sent him an invitation. You people lied that you posted the invitation in front of his gates. That never happened because you didn't present the statement. You didn't present the evidence. Number two, the number that you claim you sent invitation to Ahmed, you never sent any invitation to him. So it was all a lie. And the person that applied for the ex parte order, for the remand and arrest warrant is even an illegal lawyer. So therefore, the order that was granted to them initially have been set aside. It does not exist. What is Jimoh supposed to do? Is Jimoh not supposed to hold on? Jimoh now tried to go and apply again in another court. Do you understand? By this time, they've not arrested Ahmed. Jimoh now went to another court. The other court now told Jimoh that, see, we already know about this case. Do you understand? We already know about this case. First of all, you let that matter first expire. We cannot give you a remand warrant again for you to go. A remand and arrest warrant again for you to arrest Ahmed. So you will let him come into the country. You will let him stay for 48 hours. Let him come into the country, stay for 48 hours. Then he can submit himself to the police for investigation. This was what they told them. But guess what? Because Jimoh had some form of motivation. Of course, somebody where don't carry suspects. Call another person where no be police. Make he enter. Make they torture suspect for in front. Make they torture suspect for in front. Then this non-state actor was telling the suspect what to say against his own enemy. So basically, me and Coco P, they fight. Because Jimoh na my friend. I can't go tell Jimoh, may talk say Coco P kill somebody. Jimoh can't say no wahala. Now so they arrange. Coco P when no keep person. They can't say they Coco P keep person. Now Jimoh can't call me. Say okay, you know be police. Anything where you like, tell this suspect. Say make him talk against Coco P. Me now can't sit down. Can't say talk say you see when Coco P carry gun shoot him. This one now say he no go talk. They can't start to the beat him. Bah bah bah. As they beat am, they beat another person for another case. The other person they beat can't die. This one now no get choice because no one die. Can't say yes, Kokopid one. This is basically what it is. So what Jimo did with Arefa Fakorede, or what do they call his name? Thank God the thing did the statement. It is in the statement. Do you understand? So the evidence are there. So this Ahmed Tajuddin, that's how these people now came up with a story. They came to lie. That, oh, when Ahmed did it, Ahmed was trying to run away to Cotonou. That is when they arrested Ahmed. That is not true. Ahmed was not in the country. They illegally declared him wanted. He wanted to come to answer the police. Then he panicked because he knew if he had come into Nigeria, they would arrest him like a chicken. Somebody where they form level. He don't want embarrassment. He won't come follow Cotonou enter. But he don't say Jimo don't already page in guys. That was how they brought him in. So they claim that it was wrong. It's a lie. It's a lie. He was never in the country. You see how these people can use media to turn things. That is why we did here. We say it no go happen. It no go happen. So Jimo Moshood, I am challenging you. Come and say this post is a lie. Just say it's a lie. The first time I told you, I said present the statement of Bariga and Fabo. You arrested Bariga on the 6th of January 2026. You arrested Fabo on the 24th of January 2026. On that said day, you did not take down their statements. People that confess that they unalive someone. They confess that they unalive Sheriff Salami. You did not take down their statement. Instead, you took the statement 1 month later when Arefa Korede was inside the interrogation room. And you told Arefa Korede, you gave Arefa Korede the power to tell the suspect what they are meant to say against Arefa Korede's enemy, which is Ahmed Tajuddin. And that was how these people now recorded the statement. And they now said all what they said. But God so kind, they came back again to now confess that Arefa Korede was there. And you people beat them up to make sure they write that. And a person like you won't be IG. God forbid, you will never be the IG in this country. Just kiss that your dream, bye-bye. You see very dark man, me I go sit down for this matter like this. After AIG, I said the highest you can be is DIG. The highest you can be, Jimo Moshood, is GIG. Even that GIG chef will go see hold you for there. You can't be. Except if they don't want to make the justice system of this country good. Except if they want to tell us to say, okay, yes, anything goes in the Nigerian police force. IG, Olatunji Rilwan Disu, this man will spoil your regime. Because we will create a very big awareness for people in diaspora, for foreigners to know that if they come into this country and they have a problem with their business partners, that their business partners can call police for police to set them up and pay murder on them. The world needs to know that the Nigerian police force, they do these things. And the likes of Jimo Moshood, they do it. The evidence are there. If you say it's a lie, you should bring the first statement of Bariga and Fabo. Peace and love, don't play. Jimo Moshood, you will never be the IG. Thank you. Bye-bye.